Hi, this is Editing Beppis here. Unfortunately, my recording decided to not record my voice, so I'm recording this after the fact. Sorry. Hello, everybody. Like I said earlier, my recording didn't properly go, so now we just have to deal with me trying to look desperately at what I was doing and try and figure out what I was saying. So, I'm pretty sure I was talking about here how we're trying to get the rest of the Armenian kingdom. We're fighting the Byzantines. They're in another war, so it shouldn't be too hard for us to actually, fight them and win. I will be honest with you guys, this is really weird looking after the fact. Oh yeah, his heir is even worse than he is, somehow. Anyway. Also, the guy's about to die, it looks like. I'm sorry, the view I'm looking with is terrible. He's got mercenary money, it looks like. I think, yeah, the only thing that's really dangerous in his army are his horse archers. I don't know how this man got horse archers in the fucking Greek Empire here, but somehow this man got steppe horse archers. Make it make sense. Either way, it looks like I'm just going to be running around sieging stuff down. So, yeah. Also, they called in a holy order. I promise I did a better job narrating this as I was playing it than me trying to narrate it right now. Yeah, we can't do consult the skies because we're cynical. I remember some of what I said. I'm not recording this too long after. Oh yeah, one of the guys in the comments said we're fat. We are fat. Not as fat as our wife in-game, though. She's gluttonous. I'm pretty sure I show it at some point. We are a drunk, so I guess it makes sense. Oh yeah, this is something important. Our kid's young. Our heir, named Saint. So, what Saint is going to do is basically I'm going to have him essentially just marry later on. Oh yeah, I have a couple of guys pinned here that I don't know why. Those are the guys I invited with the prizes. Anyway, I want my kid's Saint to marry, not young, older. I want him to marry when he's older. Oh yeah, they're giving me a dude. I want him to marry when he's older because I don't want to have him having a kid when he's super young, because then by the time he dies, his kid will take over and his kid's going to be super old. And that is just... I've played way too many games like that. It is just not fun. Just not fun whatsoever. So annoying. Basically, you get like 10 years of every ruler. It's annoying. Yeah, and I gotta cool down on burning down more holdings. I think that's what I'm looking at here. The screen's a bit tiny that I'm looking at. No, I'm not looking at my phone, otherwise it wouldn't sync up properly. But I have a player off to the side that's showing me approximately where I am in the video. Oh yeah, I think I'm discussing the conquests here. Yeah, a vassal of a vassal is fighting an African kingdom? Blemia? Blemia? Also, it looks like one of my vassals got thrown in a dungeon. And we're upgrading our little military building in the yurt. I do a lot more upgrading in this episode in the future. How much so, I don't know. So it looks like someone's plotting to kill somebody. Oh yeah, here I get confused because I've sieged down both the castle holdings. Except it's not fully sieged down, so I'm trying to figure out which of it is that needs to get sieged. Yeah, I'm reading it right here. You guys can read it because, yeah, I can't fucking read it. The screen's too small in my little playback thing over here. And I can't make it any bigger. Otherwise, it'll cut my recording. So, yeah. Also, ransoms. So, yeah, administrative vassals. If anybody has played administrative government and they actually know this, please tell me in the comments, do administrative governments, are they allowed to hold cities? Because I have to siege down this city here in order to take it. The guy is not... I don't think he's a republic vassal because it says he's an administrative vassal. Yeah, I'm reading the administration thing right here. But it doesn't say if administrative government can hold cities. I think they can because in CK2 they were able to hold cities. But I have no idea in this one. Oh yeah, what is this? Some dickhead escaped my prison. Wonderful. Yeah, amazing. This is gonna be annoying for me, isn't it? Yeah, I can already tell. What else do we want to talk about? Oh yeah, I got that other big rant saved up. I don't know if I want to talk about it later or now. Yeah, I'll save it for later when I actually start talking about the actual stuff. Oh yeah, throw this guy in the prison. Traitor. Now ransom some people. Eh. I should have taken the hurt on that decision. I can see a little bit, mostly just icons and stuff. Oh yeah, burn it. Yeah, I burned it. I feel like I'm cheering somebody on. Yeah, burn it. Yeah. I feel like I'm cheering on myself. Oh yeah, and we burned down the last building in there, so it became nomadic. If you burn down the capital holding, it becomes a nomadic holding. Bunch of stuff at the top, I don't remember what it is. I'm sorry about that. Oh yeah, it says I can negotiate a contract with this woman, but I can't for some reason, for no reason at all. It just says contract change is invalid. I'm assuming it's because she's feudal and I'm not, but I don't think that's how that works. I asked her to convert, though. And she does convert. Yay! How delightful. More Tengris. I'm sorry, it's a bit late out. I just got back from work, so... Yeah, I'm a little tired. So please excuse me if I have to yawn or just cut out the recording. I think... What is it? What time is it right now? Almost 7 o'clock. Yeah, it's starting to get late for me. I normally go to bed sometime around 9, so yeah. I probably won't tonight though, cause actually no, I probably. It depends. If my friends are online, I might stay in later. Joys of having friends. And yeah, we've almost got the entirety of what we want to take from Armenia sieged. So yeah, and we get the August trait. Yeah! I think I do ask a couple of times, though. Yeah. I do ask. I've never seen a pop-up for the Pisa decision. Oh, yeah, and I'm here I talk about... I would have been talking about the Short of Truces. Anyway, Pisa decision. I've never seen a notification pop up where I'm actually, you know, getting a notification. Oh, one of your vassals has abused your authority. I don't know if the AI does it. Yeah, let's... here I'm gonna run all the way to Constantinople, I think, and make one of the biggest, dumbest decisions of my entire fucking life. No, that's wrong. The worst mistake in this entire playthrough is coming up, and I am super upset for it. It is by far the most dumbest thing I think I do. Oh yeah, and we caught two people having an extramarital affair, so we threw them in the prison. Anyway, I was talking about something earlier. Oh yeah, that's a special building built by, I don't know, I guess the troglodytes. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. But yeah. So I forgot the tangent I was going on earlier, so I'm just going to continue with a new tangent. The mistake I make up ahead is during an invasion war with the invasion CB, you get the CB itself has a special property in it where you have the ability to when you invade with the invasion CB, you take the kingdom you get. Yes, but you also take any lands that you've sieged down with it. So what I should be doing with this invasion CB is taking all the land that I want to take, like siege down the entirety of Turkey right here, or what is modern-day Turkey, but is a bunch of kingdoms in the Byzantine Eastern Roman Empire. Yeah, don't want to go to this dude's hunt. I won't make it in time. But I should have sieged down all the provinces I wanted to take in the Eastern Roman Empire before ending the invasion CB. Because when you end the invasion CB, you get all the land you were warring for and any land that you're occupying, indicated by the, in our case, green stripes over the land. Oh yeah, Trappings of Majesty. I read out this event. If you guys want to read it, it's on the screen. I can't fucking read it because it's too small. My logic here, though, I believe, if I remember correctly, is to get that little bonus there. Was it Diplomacy up, it looks like, for 5 years? Oh yeah, and the wealthy visitors showed up, so... I think I asked for horse armor here. Yeah. To improve my horse archers. What I gotta... Here's where I make the mistake. I don't read that top line up at the top. Even though I see it twice. I don't read it. And then I go, oh, fucking great. Because I made the dumbass mistake of not sieging down everything I wanted. So, pro tip. If you ever use an invasion CB, which is available to tribals, nomads, and clan, you can only use it once per lifetime, and you need to be, I believe, level of 3, level of fame. You must siege down everything you want to take in the war. Otherwise, you'll have to do another war to get what you want. Which is annoying, because then you have to wait 5 years. Or murder the guy you're feuding with, but murders are a lot harder to do in Crusader Kings 3 than they are in Crusader Kings 2. And, yeah, create the 3 duchies in the Kingdom of Armenia. And start giving out the duchies to our king in Armenia. And I do believe I asked him to... I do believe I asked him to convert after this. Yeah, just making sure I give him all the land as well. And then I'm checking to see if I did take a whole duchy. I only took pieces of duchies. So, yeah, I'm upset for this, and I'm going to take it out on the residents of these counties by burning down the counties. How's that for me being an asshole? I am playing as the Mongols, and I do believe I've gotten farther now in history, farther now in Crusader Kings than the Mongols did in history. To be fair, the Mongol invasions of the other countries did have other factors, like the lack of fertility in their own counties, in their own lands, so they decided to seek out other lands which had, you know, more stuff in them, more places to graze, more animals to hunt. Basically, they were going through like a really bad period at the time. And they marched their way westward to try and get some better land. And, well, that ended up with Genghis Khan, the Golden Horde, and the Ilkhanate, and all that stuff, including them taking over China at one point, which is getting added in the next update, which I will love if it doesn't break this save file and we're still going. I'd love to invade China as, I guess, big Mongolian Russia. We are actually almost the size of Russia. Actually, we're bigger than Russia, I believe. Even at this point, we went further west than the Mongols did, and we took all of India, which I'm pretty sure that the Mongols did not do. Oh yeah, Italy has actually attacked the Pope a couple times, and Italy is also fighting with the Byzantines over the Sicilian holdings. But if I take away this Turkish area, it's gonna cut the Byzantines really, really hard. And yeah, see, I'm reading out the thing now because I'm an idiot. Past me was an idiot and didn't get everything he wanted. So, yeah. We also need to fight the Magyars, the Moigars, however they're pronounced. I believe it's Magyars, although I've been saying Moigars a lot. I don't know, Moigar just rolls off the tongue a lot better than Magyar. Also, Magyar sounds stupid. Yeah, we're going to attack that tributary next. Well, we're not going to attack them. We're going to give them the option to submit, or they can face the wrath of the Great Khan. And, well, I think I've already spoiled what happens. Aside from a guy showing up to offer his submission, his homage. But yeah, they murder my envoys, and, well, Genghis Khan's son cannot have anybody disrespecting him. Also, yeah, somebody I pinned died. I still have no idea why I pinned her. If anybody in the chat, this isn't a fucking stream, dumbass. If anybody in the comments wants to tell me why I pinned that lady, please go ahead. But I did get her kid to convert, I believe. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Luna Snow. Congratulations, you're getting taught by some dude because you're good at stewardship. That stewardship guy is actually really good at, for teaching stewardship. I believe he had Just and Diligent, both of which are really good for stewardship kids. Just especially. Just is generally a good trait. I like Just. Just means you can't murder people, but I don't often play intrigue characters. Oh yeah, that giant-ass kingdom of Moldavia. Because of the Magyars being absolute penises. Well, if we have any Moldavians, or, what was it, Moldovia now? If we have any of those people watching this video, hey, in Crusader Kings 2, you had a very big kingdom that ended up getting conquered by the Mongols. Don't worry, I won't be a looting, raping, pillaging, and plundering dude for too much longer. I just gotta wait out a bunch of truces and maybe break a couple, so that I can get all the land I need to, I don't need the land to reform the Khaganate, but I want to get this land before I reform the Khaganate, because it will make it a lot easier for me. I did say that I'm not doing a world conquest, and that is true. It would be way too easy. I would be able to steamroll over everybody. But I want some competition, but I also want to be extremely dominant, if that makes any sense. Because if I do... If everybody likes it, in the last video of this series, whatever that may be, I will, if everybody votes for it, put this through the EU4 save conversion, and we will continue this campaign into EU4. That is, though, only if everybody, like, if we get a majority vote. I don't want, like, I don't know, one person voting and saying, yeah, okay, because I'm not going to do it then, because nobody actually contributed. It was just one guy. But, yeah, that's that. Also, here, looking at my council, oh yeah, this guy's on raiding stuff, and we haven't raided in years because we haven't needed to. The offensive war penalty I'm getting with my more peaceable vassals is something like -40 now. It's so annoying. That's why I'm trying to convert them to Tengriism. Yeah. I think this might be where I start my rant on... No, it's a little bit after this. You'll see when I start my rant. But basically, over in Mesopotamia, slash Al Jazeera, there's a plague. Typhus, actually. Typhoid fever. Which is horrifyingly strong at this point in history. And I'm going to summon the physician. Now, with the physician, there is a problem because the physician decision is either you do the safe one and you get barely any disease resistance, which I chose, or you can get the risky decision, which tanks your tax income for the next 10 fucking years. Plague resistance also doesn't do anything. Okay, I'm gonna start my fucking rant. I wish that in Crusader Kings 3, we had the ability to build fucking hospital buildings like we had in Crusader Kings 2, where it wasn't just one of the... It's not the hospices that we had that we have now, which are borderline useless and don't contribute much. It's just, oh yeah, little piety, and I think maxing out is like 40 disease resistance. I have still seen places like that get diseases. It's not helpful. It's happened to me multiple times. And no, I'm not talking about the Black Death, because that's everywhere gets the Black Death, except, like, Poland in the mountains. But I'm talking about, like, just Tier 3, Tier 2 diseases. Those will still penetrate through a maxed out hospice, and you only get those hospices at the very end of the game. And the reason why plagues are bad is because it tanks your development, which not only affects your taxes and levies, it also affects your technology rate. Yeah. I hate it. Imagine if in Crusader Kings 2, where tech is even slower to get in that game than in this game. Imagine if in CK2, your capital got a holding into it, or not a holding. Imagine your capital got a plague into it, and the plague just decides to, you know, have a fun fucking time fucking over your technology. It's stupid and I hate it. Anyway, I'm sorry about that mini rant, but the episode is gonna end right about here, so I'm gonna take off, cool my jets instead of ranting about how badly they implemented plagues, and I'll meet you up in the next one. Bye.